Hello, awesome explorers. Welcome to a super special tour under the sea. I am so excited you are here with me today. We are going on an amazing adventure to meet one of the ocean's coolest and smartest animals. Get your imaginary scuba gear ready because we are about to dive deep, deep down into the water. The ocean is a giant, beautiful world filled with so many wonderful creatures. It has colorful coral reefs, big sandy floors, secret rocky caves. And somewhere in this big blue world, a very special friend is waiting to say hello to us. Are you ready to dive in and find out who it is? Our special friend today is the incredible octopus. Have you ever seen an octopus in a book or a movie? They look so interesting with all their arms. Maybe you have wondered what it would be like to have 8 arms. What would you do with them all? Could you build a giant Lego tower and eat a snack at the same time? Octopuses are full of amazing surprises, and we are going to learn all about them. They are like the super spies of the sea, with lots of clever tricks up their sleeves, or should I say, up their arms. Let's get ready to explore their world together. We will journey through the bright, sunny parts of the ocean and peek into the darker, hidden spots where our octopus friend likes to hang out. Imagine you are a little fish swimming quietly through the water. You might see waving seaweed, colorful fish swimming by, and maybe even a friendly turtle. But our mission today is to find the master of disguise, the octopus. It can be tricky to spot them because they are so good at hiding. It is like a fun game of hide and seek under the water. Let's keep our eyes open and our minds full of curiosity as we begin our search. This tour will be full of fun and discovery. I want you to ask lots of questions in your head. What does an octopus eat for breakfast? How does it swim so fast without any fins like a fish? Can an octopus change its color? Thinking about these questions will make our adventure even more exciting. We are not just looking at an animal, we are getting to know a real-life ocean superhero. So, take a big deep breath and let's make a splash. Our journey to meet the amazing octopus starts right now, and I promise it will be an ocean of fun you won't forget. On our amazing 20-minute ocean tour, we are going to uncover so many secrets about the octopus. First, we will find out where they live. Is it in a sandy castle, a rocky cave, or maybe a cozy little shell? The ocean is a huge place, and octopuses have found some really clever spots to call home. We will learn about their house and why they choose to live there. We will also look at the octopus's body. It is very different from ours. They have a big, soft head, those famous 8 arms. We will see how these body parts help them every single day. Next, we are going to explore all the clever tricks an octopus can do. You will be amazed. We will see how they move around, sometimes crawling slowly along the ocean floor, sometimes shooting through the water like a rocket. We will also learn about their superpower, changing colors. They can change their skin to match the sand, match the rocks, match the seaweed. It is the best camouflage ever. We will talk about how they are super smart and can even solve puzzles, like opening a jar to get a tasty snack. It's going to be so cool to see how their brilliant minds work. After learning about their tricks, we will see how an octopus finds its food and stays safe from bigger animals. What is on the menu for an octopus? We will find out what they like to eat for dinner. We will also discover how they protect themselves when they feel scared. They have a secret weapon that creates a big, dark cloud in the water so they can make a quick escape. There are also some silly stories about octopuses, and we will talk about one of them and learn what is true. We will make sure we know the real facts about our 8-armed friends. Finally, our tour will end with a very important and gentle lesson. We will learn how we can be good friends to the octopus and all the other animals in the sea. The ocean is their home, and it is our job to help keep it clean and safe for them. We will talk about simple things we can all do to protect our beautiful oceans. I promise this journey will be full of fun facts, amazing sights, and lots of wonder. By the end, you will be an octopus expert and a true ocean guardian. Let's continue our dive and get ready for the fun to begin. All right, explorers, our dive continues. We are now swimming deeper into the big blue ocean to find where our octopus friends live. The ocean is so huge, with many different neighborhoods. Octopuses are found all over the world, from warm, sunny waters to cold, deep seas. They love places with lots of good hiding spots. Imagine playing hide and seek. You'd want the best hiding spot, right? That is what an octopus does. They look for homes to stay safe and to watch for their next meal. Many octopuses love colorful coral reefs. These reefs are like big, busy cities under the water. They are built from tiny animals called corals and are full of little nooks and crannies. An octopus can squeeze its soft body into small spaces between the corals to make a safe and cozy home. Other octopuses prefer the sandy bottom, muddy bottom. You might think that is a very open place to live, but they are masters of disguise. They can bury themselves under the sand with just their eyes peeking out. This way, they can watch everything that happens around them without being seen. Some octopuses choose to live in rocky areas near the shore. They find little caves, cracks in the rocks. These rocky homes are very strong and protect them from big waves and hungry predators. You might even find a small octopus in a tide pool. A tide pool is a little puddle of seawater left behind on the shore when the tide goes out. It is like a mini aquarium filled with tiny sea creatures. An octopus might stay there for a little while, exploring its small world, before the ocean water comes back and sweeps it out to the bigger sea again. Isn't it amazing how they can live in so many different places? No matter where they live, whether it is a busy coral reef or a quiet sandy floor, octopuses are experts at making a home. They are very clever and know how to use their surroundings to their advantage. They are not big builders like beavers who build dams, but they are excellent decorators and renovators. They can move rocks and shells around to make the entrance to their dens smaller and safer. They are true survivors who can adapt to many different ocean environments. Now that we know where to look, let's swim a little closer and learn more about their amazing homes. So, we have found the neighborhood, but what does an octopus's house actually look like? An octopus home is called a den. It is not a house with rooms and furniture like ours. Instead, it is a simple, safe shelter. An octopus den can be a natural hole in a rock, a space under a big piece of coral, an empty seashell that is just the right size. They love places that are snug and have a small opening. This makes it hard for bigger, scarier fish to follow them inside. It is like having a secret clubhouse with a secret password. The password is being squishy enough to fit through the door. Octopuses are very tidy and like to keep their dens clean. Well, sort of clean. They are known to create a little pile of leftover shells and crab parts just outside their front door. This pile is called an octopus's garden. It is like their little trash pile. For scientists who study octopuses, finding one of these gardens is a big clue. It tells them that an octopus den is nearby. It is like finding cookie crumbs leading to a cookie jar. By looking at the shells in the garden, scientists can even tell what the octopus has been eating for dinner. It is a little messy, but also very clever. What is really amazing is that octopuses can be great builders. If they cannot find a perfect den, they will make one themselves. A common octopus might dig a hole under a rock to create a hidden burrow. They use their strong arms and a jet of water from their body to move sand and gravel out of the way. Some octopuses are even known to collect items to build a protective wall. They might gather stones, shells, bottle caps to create a fortress around themselves. This shows how smart and resourceful they are. An octopus does not usually stay in the same den for its whole life. They are often on the move, looking for food or a better place to live. They might stay in one den for a few weeks or a month, then move on to a new neighborhood. This is especially true for male octopuses. Female octopuses, however, will find a very safe den when ready to lay their eggs. They will guard their eggs carefully in the den until they hatch, often without even leaving to eat. Their den becomes a nursery, the safest place in the ocean for their future babies. Now that we have seen their homes, let's take a closer look at the octopus itself. The first thing you might notice is its big, round head. Fun secret: that big bulbous part is not its head. It's the mantle. The mantle holds vital organs. 3 hearts, stomach, gills for breathing underwater. The real head sits between the mantle and the arms. Brain: 2 big, sharp eyes. Those eyes are very similar to ours and see very clearly underwater. One of the most incredible things about an octopus is that it has no bones at all. 0. Its body is completely soft and squishy, except one hard part: a tough, sharp beak, hidden in the center of its arms where its mouth is. The beak looks a lot like a parrot's beak. Since the rest of its body is soft, an octopus can squeeze through incredibly tiny spaces. As long as its beak can fit through a hole, the rest of its body can squish and ooze its way through. This is an amazing superpower for escaping from danger or for getting into tight spots to find a tasty crab. Imagine being able to flatten your body like a pancake or stretch it out like a rubber band. That is what an octopus can do. This boneless body gives them amazing flexibility. Crawl into a narrow crack in a rock, hide inside an old bottle, or flatten themselves against the seafloor to become almost invisible. Having no bones means they are very vulnerable to predators with sharp teeth, so they must be experts at hiding and escaping. Their soft body is both a great strength and a big weakness, which is why they are so cautious and clever. It is all about using their unique body to their advantage. This soft, squishy body plan has worked for octopuses for millions of years. It makes them the ultimate escape artists of the ocean. If a shark tries to trap one in a cave, the octopus can often find a tiny exit that the big shark cannot use. Their body is perfectly designed for a life of hiding, hunting, and outsmarting others. It is not built for speed over long distances like a tuna, or for defense with heavy armor like a turtle. Instead, it is built for cleverness, flexibility, and surprise. This amazing body is the first key to understanding why the octopus is such a successful and fascinating creature. Now, let's talk about the most famous part of the octopus, its 8 amazing arms. People often call them tentacles, but scientists prefer to call them arms because they are so different. An octopus uses its arms for so many things. They help it to move. They help it to feel. They help it to taste. They help it to catch its food. Each arm is incredibly strong and flexible, and it can move independently from the others. It's like having 8 very smart, useful helpers. Can you imagine trying to do your homework, play a video game, pet your dog all at once? An octopus can do that many things and more with its arms. Each arm is covered with rows of suckers. A medium-sized octopus can have over 200 suckers on each arm. That is more than 1,600 suckers in total. These are not just simple suction cups. Each sucker can move on its own. Each sucker can grip things very tightly. The suckers can also taste and smell whatever they touch. An octopus reaches an arm into a dark hole. It can feel around for a crab and taste it without seeing it. This sense of touch and taste helps them find food in the dark. The arms are also incredibly intelligent. About 2/3 of an octopus's neurons are in its arms, not in its central brain. Each arm can think and act on its own to some degree. One arm opens a clam. Other arms hold a rock. Others check for danger. 8 little mini brains working with the main brain. They coordinate to do many complicated things at once. The arms are also for walking. An octopus can crawl along the ocean floor using its arms. Sometimes 2 arms walk while the other 6 create a disguise. Clump of seaweed, floating coconut. Scientists are still studying this coordination. Strength, sensitivity, independent intelligence. They are the secret to the octopus's success in the ocean. We have learned about the octopus's body and its amazing arms. Now, let's look at another one of its superpowers: its magical skin. An octopus's skin is not just for covering its body. It is a living canvas that can change color and texture in the blink of an eye. This ability is called camouflage, and the octopus is the undisputed champion of it. It can blend into its surroundings so perfectly that you could be looking right at it and not even know it is there. It can look like a sandy patch on the seafloor, It can look like a bumpy rock covered in algae, or a piece of colorful coral. This helps it hide from animals that want to eat it and sneak up on its own food. How does it do this? The octopus has thousands of special, tiny colored sacs in its skin called chromatophores. Think of them like tiny balloons filled with red, yellow, brown, and black paint. The octopus has little muscles around each chromatophore. When it wants to show a color, it tightens the muscles, making the color sac bigger and more visible. When it relaxes the muscles, the sac shrinks and the color disappears. By controlling all these thousands of tiny color sacs, it can create complex patterns and change its entire appearance in less than a second. It is faster than changing your clothes, but changing color is only part of the trick. An octopus can also change the texture of its skin. It can go from being perfectly smooth to being spiky and bumpy in an instant. It does this using other special muscles in its skin that can push up little bumps, called papillae. If it is hiding next to a jagged rock, it will make its skin bumpy to match. If it is on the smooth sand, it will make its skin smooth. This combination of changing color and texture makes his camouflage almost perfect. It is like a real-life magic trick happening right before your eyes. This amazing skin is not just for hiding. Octopuses also use their color-changing abilities to communicate with each other. They can flash bright colors to warn another octopus to stay away, or to signal that they are looking for a mate. Sometimes, they will show vibrant, pulsing patterns when they are excited or alarmed. Scientists believe these light shows are a form of language, a way for octopuses to share their feelings and intentions. The skin of an octopus is truly one of the most dynamic and expressive features in the natural world, making them the true masters of disguise and communication in the ocean. All right, explorers, let's follow our octopus friend and see how it gets around its ocean home. Octopuses have some really cool ways of moving that are very different from how fish swim. They don't have fins or a tail. Instead, they use their amazing arms and a special trick to travel. One of their favorite ways to move is by crawling. They use their 8 strong arms to walk slowly and carefully across the ocean floor. It looks a bit like a spider tiptoeing through a garden. This way of moving is perfect for when they are hunting for food in small cracks, or trying not to be noticed. It is slow, steady, and super sneaky. Sometimes an octopus will use just 2 of its arms to walk on the seafloor. While it does this, it gathers its other 6 arms around its body to look like something else entirely. For example, the mimic octopus is famous for this. It might walk along the sand while shaping its body to look like a floating coconut or a clump of seaweed. This is a brilliant trick. A hungry shark might swim right past looking for a tasty octopus and not even notice the walking coconut below. It is an amazing combination of movement and camouflage. Can you imagine being able to walk and wear a costume at the same time? When an octopus needs to move fast, it uses a super-powered method called jet propulsion. Do you remember the mantle, that big, soft part of its body? The octopus can fill it with water, like filling up a water balloon. Then, it squeezes its strong mantle muscles and shoots the water out through a special tube called a siphon. Whoosh! This jet of water pushes the octopus backward through the ocean. It is just like letting go of a balloon and watching it fly around the room. The octopus can even aim the siphon to steer, allowing it to dart away from danger in any direction it chooses. Besides crawling and jetting, octopuses can also swim more gracefully. They can spread their arms out and wave the webbing between them to gently propel themselves through the water. This looks like they are dancing or floating like a parachute in the sea. They might use this movement when they are just calmly exploring their surroundings, not in a big hurry to get anywhere. So whether it is crawling, jetting, or swimming, the octopus has a special way to move for every situation. It is a true master of motion in the underwater world. Let's keep following and see what other tricks it has. Now that we know how an octopus moves, let's talk about one of its most famous skills, hiding. In the big wide ocean, staying safe is very important. The octopus is a master at the ultimate game of hide and seek. Its main trick is camouflage. This means it can change its appearance to blend in perfectly with whatever is around it. If it is on a sandy bottom, its skin will become pale and speckled, just like the sand. If it moves next to a rock covered in green algae, its skin will become bumpy and greenish-brown. It is like having a magical, invisible cloak. This amazing ability helps the octopus in two ways. First, it helps it hide from predators. A predator is an animal that wants to eat the octopus, like a shark, like a dolphin, like a big eel. When an octopus is perfectly camouflaged, the predator might swim right by without ever seeing it. The octopus can stay completely still, looking just like a boring rock, looking like a piece of seaweed, until the danger has passed. This is its best defense because it does not have any armor or sharp spines to protect itself. Its cleverness and ability to hide are its greatest shields against becoming someone else's lunch. The second way camouflage helps is by making the octopus a better hunter. Its prey, the little animals it likes to eat, crabs, shrimp, also have a hard time seeing it. The octopus can sneak up very slowly, looking like just another part of the reef. The unsuspecting crab will be busy looking for its own food and will not notice the rock next to it is actually a hungry octopus. When it gets close enough, the octopus can quickly reach out with one of its arms and grab its meal. Its camouflage allows it to be the perfect surprise attacker, making it a very successful hunter. How does it know what to look like? An octopus has amazing eyesight and can see the colors patterns of its surroundings. But what is truly mind-boggling is that scientists think octopuses might be colorblind. So how do they match colors so perfectly? They might be able to feel the light and texture with their skin in a way we do not understand yet. It is a big mystery that makes them even more fascinating. They are so good at this game of hide and seek that they can completely vanish in the blink of an eye. It's a real-life magic trick that helps them survive every single day. Let's dive a little deeper into the octopus's amazing superpower of changing colors. We know it helps them hide, but how do they do it so fast? Imagine a t-shirt covered with thousands of tiny, colorful dots. Now imagine you could make each dot bigger or smaller whenever you wanted. That is kind of how an octopus's skin works. The skin is filled with tiny, elastic sacs of color called chromatophores. These sacs are like little bags of ink: red, yellow, brown, black. The octopus can control these sacs with tiny muscles. It tightens the muscles to show a color. The sac stretches open, making the color big and bright. It relaxes the muscles to hide the color, and the sac shrinks to a tiny dot. It can do this with thousands of chromatophores all at once. This makes complex patterns across the body, stripe spots. It can happen in less than a second, faster than you can blink. One of the fastest color changes in the animal kingdom. But color isn't the whole superpower. Octopuses can change the texture of their skin too. Special muscles push parts of skin up into little spikes and bumps. Spikes bumps. These bumps are called papillae. If an octopus sits next to lumpy coral, it will match the coral's color and make its skin lumpy to match the texture. The disguise becomes very believable. It's like a three-dimensional camouflage suit that changes shape and color instantly. Octopuses also use color to show feelings. Just like your face might turn red when embarrassed, an octopus can look excited, an octopus can look scared, an octopus can look angry. When two octopuses meet, they may flash colors and patterns at each other. A bright, flashing pattern can mean, "This is my territory. Stay away." A soft, gentle pattern can be a way to say hello. Scientists are still learning this secret color language, which shows their skin is not just for hiding. It's also for talking to each other. Beyond their cool body tricks, octopuses are famous for being incredibly smart. They are known as one of the most intelligent invertebrates on the planet. An invertebrate is an animal without a backbone, and octopuses are at the top of the class for brain power. They have large, complex brains for their body size. But what is really unique is that a lot of their brain is not in their head. About 2/3 of their neurons are in their arms. Each arm can act and think a little on its own, helping the octopus do many things at once. We know they're smart by watching them solve problems. In labs and aquariums, scientists give octopuses puzzles. For example, they can learn to open jars with screw-on lids to get a tasty crab inside. At first, they might struggle, but they quickly learn to twist the lid until it opens. They can also learn to navigate mazes to find a reward. They seem to have a good memory and can remember solutions for a long time. Octopuses have been seen using tools. Some carry 2 halves of a coconut shell. When they need to rest on open sand, they pull the halves together and hide inside. It's like carrying a portable house. Others gather stones and shells to build a shield or build a wall at their den's entrance. This shows they can plan ahead and use objects to stay safe. Another sign of intelligence is they can get bored and even play. In aquariums, they've been seen pushing floating objects, like a bottle, into a jet of water, watching it shoot across the tank, then retrieving it and doing it again. This doesn't help them find food or stay safe, so scientists think it might be for fun. Playing is a sign of a curious, intelligent mind. All these behaviors show octopuses are not just surviving, they are thinking, learning, and exploring their world cleverly. Let me tell you a little story about a clever octopus named Inky who lived in an aquarium. Inky was a puzzle-solving superstar. One day, his keepers put his favorite snack, a yummy shrimp, inside a clear box. The box had a tricky lid that you had to lift, then slide to the side to open. For many animals, this would be an impossible puzzle. But Inky was no ordinary animal. He looked at the box with his big, curious eyes. He reached out one of his amazing arms and touched the box, feeling the lid with his suckers. He was investigating the problem, just like a detective. First, Inky tried to just pull the lid off. He was very strong, but it would not budge. He did not give up. He moved his arm around, feeling the edges of the lid. His suckers could feel the little groove where the lid was supposed to slide. He pushed it, he pulled it, he wiggled it. It was like he was trying out different ideas in his head. Maybe if I push here? Or pull there? You could almost hear him thinking. The keepers watched, amazed at his patience and determination. He was not just randomly trying things. He was methodically exploring the puzzle. After a few minutes of careful exploration, Inky figured it out. He used one arm to lift the edge of the lid just a little bit. Then, while holding it up, he used another arm to slide the lid sideways along the groove. Click. The box was open. He calmly reached a third arm into the box, grabbed the delicious shrimp, popped it into his mouth. He had solved the puzzle. It was an incredible display of intelligence and problem-solving skills. He used his arms together in a coordinated way to complete a complex task, something that requires a lot of brain power. Stories like Inky's show us that octopuses are true thinkers of the ocean. They can learn from experience, remember solutions, and use their bodies in creative ways to overcome challenges. They show curiosity and a desire to explore the world around them. This level of intelligence is what makes them such fascinating and successful creatures. They are not just masters of disguise and movement. They are also brilliant problem solvers. The next time you see an octopus, remember that you are looking at one of the smartest animals in the sea, a true underwater genius. All right, our ocean tour is getting even more exciting. We have seen where the octopus lives and how clever it is. Now, let's peek into its kitchen and see what it likes to eat. What is on the menu for a hungry octopus? Well, they are carnivores. They eat meat. They are not picky. They enjoy a variety of seafood. Their favorite meals are crunchy, shelly creatures that live on the ocean floor. Crabs, shrimp, lobsters, clams, like potato chips. They love the crunch. It takes skill to get to the soft meat inside hard shells. Our octopus is a pro. Octopuses also eat other shellfish, snails, mussels, stronghomes, but a determined octopus wins. Finding meals takes a lot of searching. The octopus uses its arms to explore cracks and crevices in rocks and coral. Its suckers can taste and smell. That helps find hidden clams or sleeping crabs the octopus can't see. It's like a super sensitive tongue on each of 8 fingers. No tasty morsel can hide for long. Some octopuses also eat fish. Catching a quick fish is a different challenge. It needs speed and surprise. The octopus camouflages to blend in and waits patiently. When a fish swims too close, it lunges, wrapping its arms around the prey. It happens so fast the fish can't escape. The octopus uses clever tricks to be a formidable hunter. So the menu is big. Crabs, shrimp, lobsters, clams, snails, fish. What they eat depends on where they live and what's available. They adapt their diet to what they find. They use camouflage-sensitive arms and patience to get a good meal. Being a successful hunter is vital. Now, let's take a closer look at how they catch and eat. It's a fascinating process. Now that we know what an octopus likes to eat, let's watch how it hunts. Hunting for an octopus is like an art form that combines patience, intelligence, a few secret weapons. Let's imagine our octopus has spotted a delicious crab. First, the octopus uses its incredible camouflage to get close without being seen. It might flatten its body against the sand, change its color and texture to look like a nearby rock. It moves slowly and silently, like a ninja of the sea. The crab, busy with its own business, has no idea that danger is creeping closer and closer. This stealthy approach is the first step in a successful hunt. Once the octopus is close enough, it strikes with lightning speed. It will shoot out its arms, wrap them around the poor crab, completely enveloping it in a web of suckers. The strong suckers hold the crab tight so it cannot escape. Now, the octopus has to get through the crab's hard shell. This is where its other secret weapon comes in, its beak. The beak is hidden at the center of its arms, right where its mouth is. It is super strong and sharp like a parrot's beak, and it can easily crack open the crab's shell. But the octopus has another trick in its mouth. It can release a special saliva with powerful chemicals. It might use its beak to drill a tiny hole into a seashell clam snail. Then it injects saliva into the shell. The saliva dissolves the muscle that holds the shell closed, and it softens the meat inside. After a little while, the shell pops open, and the octopus enjoys a pre-softened, soupy meal. This technique saves the octopus from smashing every shell, smart and efficient. The hunt showcases all the octopus's abilities working together. Smart brain plans the attack. Magical skin hides. Speedy arms catch the prey. Strong beak and special saliva eat the meal. Every hunt is different. The octopus solves each problem. Prying open a clam, ambushing a fish, outsmarting a crab. The octopus proves it's one of the ocean's most skilled, resourceful hunters. The ocean can be a dangerous place, even for a clever hunter like the octopus. There are many bigger animals, like sharks, dolphins, and large fish, that would love to have an octopus for dinner. So, how does our soft, squishy friend stay safe? We know its first line of defense is its amazing camouflage. Hiding is always the best option. But what happens if it gets spotted? What if a big hungry shark is swimming right towards it? The octopus has a fantastic escape plan that involves a bit of drama and a big surprise. It uses a secret weapon: ink. Every octopus has a special sac inside its body that holds a dark black ink, brown ink. When an octopus feels threatened and needs to make a quick getaway, it can shoot this ink out into the water. The ink forms a big, dark cloud. This cloud does 2 very important things. First, it completely blocks the predator's view. The shark, which was just about to take a bite, is suddenly blinded by a thick, dark fog. It cannot see where the octopus went. This moment of confusion is exactly what the octopus needs to escape. It is like a magician's puff of smoke, and poof, the octopus disappears. But the ink is even more clever than that. It does not just block the predator's sight, it also messes with its sense of smell. Octopus ink contains a special substance that can irritate a predator's eyes and temporarily block its ability to smell. So, even after the ink cloud starts to clear, the shark is still confused. and cannot use its powerful nose to track the fleeing octopus. Some octopuses can even make their ink cloud thick and shaped like an octopus, creating a decoy. The predator might attack the ink cloud, giving the real octopus even more time to jet away to safety. While the predator is confused by the sight and smell of the ink, the octopus makes its escape. Using its jet propulsion, it shoots backward, away from the danger. By the time the water is clear again, the octopus is long gone, safely hidden in a new crack or crevice. This ink and escape trick is an incredibly effective defense. It shows that even though the octopus does not have sharp teeth or armor to fight back, it has its own brilliant ways to outsmart its enemies. A cloud of ink and a quick whoosh of water is all it needs to vanish from sight and live to explore another day. Now that we know so much about our clever octopus friends, let's talk about a scary story you might have heard. For a very long time, people have told tales of giant, monstrous octopuses that live in the deep, dark parts of the ocean. Old stories and movies show a huge octopus with giant arms reaching out of the water to grab ships and pull them under. They paint the octopus as a terrifying monster that attacks humans. It is a very scary thought, but this is just a myth. It is not true. The idea of a ship-sinking octopus is pure make-believe. The truth: octopuses are shy and gentle. They are curious, not aggressive toward people. Most octopuses are actually quite small. Many species are only as big as your hand. The biggest is the giant Pacific octopus. Its arms can stretch as long as a small car, but it is not a monster. These gentle giants live in deep, cold water and spend their time hiding and hunting for crabs, not ships. There has never, ever been a real case of an octopus attacking a boat or hurting a person on purpose. So where did these scary stories come from? Hundreds of years ago, sailors spent long stretches at sea. They saw strange things they didn't understand. They might have seen a giant squid, a different animal that can grow very large. Or they had active imaginations on dark nights. Stories grew bigger with each retelling until they became legends. But these legends aren't based on how real octopuses behave. When divers meet an octopus underwater, it's usually peaceful and amazing. The octopus may watch with big, intelligent eyes, full of curiosity. It might reach out an arm to gently touch a camera or hand, just investigating. It's exploring, not attacking. So forget the monster myths. The real octopus is smart, shy, fascinating. It would rather hide than hurt us. Admire its intelligence and beauty, not feared as a monster of the deep. We have talked about food fears. So what about friends, family? The life of an octopus is mostly a solitary one. This means they spend almost all of their time alone. Unlike dolphins that swim in pods, fish that swim in schools, an octopus is a true loner. It hunts by itself, it explores by itself, and it rests in its den by itself. This is not because they are unfriendly. It is just their nature. They are perfectly happy being independent, using their own cleverness to navigate their underwater world. They only seek out other octopuses for a very short time when they are ready to become parents. When a mother octopus is ready to lay her eggs, she finds a very safe and hidden den. She can lay thousands of tiny eggs, sometimes even up to 100,000. She carefully attaches them in strings to the ceiling of her den, where they look like little bunches of grapes. From that moment on, her only job is to be a dedicated mother. She will guard her eggs with her life. She stays with them constantly, never leaving the den, not even to eat. She gently blows currents of fresh, clean water over them with her siphon to keep them healthy and free of algae. She also protects them fiercely from any hungry fish that might try to sneak in for a snack. This is a very difficult time for the mother octopus. She uses all her energy to protect her future babies. Depending on the type of octopus and the temperature of the water, it can take weeks or even many months for the eggs to hatch. During this whole time, the mother octopus does not eat and becomes very weak. Finally, the tiny baby octopuses, each no bigger than a grain of rice, hatch from their eggs and float away into the ocean to start their own lives. Sadly, after her hard work is done, the mother octopus usually dies. Her life's final mission was to make sure her babies had a safe start. The baby octopuses are now on their own, becoming part of the plankton. They are perfect little miniatures of their parents, with 8 tiny arms and big eyes. Life is very dangerous for them, and only a very few will survive to become adults. They have to learn quickly how to hunt for even tinier food, and how to hide from predators. The octopus life cycle is a little sad, but it is also beautiful. It shows the ultimate sacrifice of a mother for her children. And it means that every octopus we see is a true survivor, a lonely genius who has made it on its own from the very beginning.
Wow, our 20-minute ocean tour to meet the incredible octopus has come to an end. What an amazing adventure we have had together. We dove deep into the big blue sea and discovered the secret world of one of the ocean's most fascinating animals. We learned the octopus is a true master of disguise, using its magical skin to change colors and textures in the blink of an eye. It can look like a rock, look like a piece of coral, or disappear into the sand. This helps it play the ultimate game of hide and seek, stay safe from predators, and sneak up on its own lunch. It's a superpower that makes the octopus a true artist of the ocean. We also saw how smart the octopus is. Remember how it can solve puzzles, like opening a jar to get a tasty snack. That shows it can learn and remember. Its 8 amazing arms are not just for moving around. They're like 8 little brains, each able to feel, taste, and act on its own. From building a fortress of shells to using coconut shells as a portable home. We debunked the myth of the scary sea monster and found octopuses are shy, gentle, and curious. We discovered how it moves, crawling along the seafloor and shooting through the water with jet propulsion. If it gets into trouble, it has an ink escape plan. A dark cloud of ink that confuses enemies and lets it disappear into the blue. We learned about its life as a lonely explorer and the incredible dedication of a mother octopus guarding her eggs without eating until they hatch. The octopus is a survivor, a lonely genius who masters its world from a young age. I hope you enjoyed getting to know this wonderful animal. The octopus teaches many ways to be strong and clever. You don't need big teeth or sharp claws to succeed. Sometimes being smart, patient, and surprising is better. The ocean is filled with millions of amazing stories waiting to be discovered. Our tour might be over, but I hope your curiosity about the ocean will keep growing every day. As we swim back to the shore, there is one last very important thing to talk about. We have seen how beautiful and amazing the octopus and its ocean home are. This underwater world is full of life, color, and wonder. It's not just the octopus's home. Turtles, fish, whales, many other creatures. The ocean matters to our whole planet, and it's our job to care for it. We can all be ocean guardians. It's easier than you think. Every little bit helps. One big way to help is keeping beaches and waters clean. When you visit the beach, take your trash with you. Plastic bag, plastic bottle, plastic straw. These can be very harmful in the water. A sea turtle might mistake a plastic bag for a jellyfish. A clever octopus could get tangled in old fishing line. Put trash in the proper bin to keep the ocean safe. A clean beach is a happy beach. A clean ocean is a happy home. Be gentle and respectful to animals you meet. At tide pools, look with your eyes, not your hands. Tiny tide pool creatures are very delicate. Don't touch them or move the rocks they hide under. We are visitors in their home. Be polite guests. Never chase or scare sea animals. Watch from a quiet distance and admire their beauty. This kindness helps them live in peace. So, my fellow explorers, one final question. What new and amazing thing will you learn about the ocean next? The sea is full of mysteries, from the tiniest plankton to the biggest blue whale. Keep asking questions, reading, and learning. Always be a kind, caring friend to the ocean. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Keep exploring, keep wondering. Be the best ocean guardian you can be. Goodbye for now.